Hey guys, I just wanted to leave a little message here before the video starts. We've got some newer players in this battle replay. I know some of you guys don't like watching newer players, but I think it's always a great way to kind of learn and see the mistakes and kind of, maybe with some of my critiques, kind of, something to learn while you watch, or maybe it's funny. I don't know. Just kind of wanted to give you a little trigger warning, okay? Because I know some of you guys freak out. It is still very fun and it's great in its own special way, but I just wanted to say that. Anyways, enjoy this battle. Guys, you're never gonna believe this. We are back with Napoleon Total War. Did you guys miss me? I'm sure you did. That's good. That's good. You always keep people wanting more, you know? That's the key in life. Keep people wanting more, and you will succeed. All right, take that little nugget of knowledge and use it wherever you want in your life, I guess. Anyways, we got a 2v2 on the pyramids once again. Actually, this might start off pretty early here. Let's really quick kind of just look at the armies. So on this side, we have the Russians and the Portuguese. And then on the other side, we have the Austrians and the French, who are going with a very small but elite army. Look at all the chevrons on these Swiss foot soldiers. I like it. I like it. You know, just bring an entire army of Swiss foot. Take on the British. Bring the Swiss foot where they're, wearing all red pretty much. It looks kind of similar, sort of. Not really, but a little similar at first glance to the British uniform. It might throw them off a little bit. But yeah, let's do some normal speed and get this battle underway. So this was a little matchup in the War of Rights community, the 23rd Ohio, the regiment I'm a part of for War of Rights. So it's a little 2v2 tournament. Looks like, sorry, I had a brain fart there. I saw some artillery firing. Yeah, there we go. It looks like the artillery is focusing their fire on the Austrian line. And this is, okay, I like it. He's got some reserves kind of hiding out here. But yeah, they got to set up quickly here because they are not even unlimbered and they are getting shot at like no other. So that has to be extremely terrifying to be this Austrian, artillery crew, man. Just hoping a cannonball doesn't take you out. But at least, I mean, depending on where it hits you, it might be pretty quick. If it takes off your head or something, you won't even know what hit you. But if it goes for your leg, oh, that's gonna be painful. So the Cav did not commit over on this side with the Russian forces. So they are falling back. That's a good move. You don't want to force an engagement if you don't really have the advantage. So he's going to fall back, and the Russians are now moving. Actually, no, they are moving back everyone. They do not want to fight for this hill, but you know what? It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense because they have the artillery advantage. Finally the Austrians have their artillery set up here. They've got a 12-pounder, so 12-pounder has pretty good reach. The 12-pounder over here has decent reach. It's good to see that they've unlimbered, and they are now firing. They did lose a gun, but that's okay. Oh, God. That's just insane. That's just the balls, and I'm not talking about the cannonballs they're using here. The balls that these men would have to need to just stand here and just like, you know what? This is our duty. This is our job. We got to stand here and load up this cannon and give them hell. And then these guys have to be terrified. At first, it was kind of cool. It's like, oh, we're just shooting at a target that's not firing back. But yeah, they are just kind of popping at each other, going after each other's artillery. They are doing some damage here. So like I said, they kind of went into the orange morale a little bit. But it's looking like the Portuguese and the Russian side is kind of winning the initial artillery bombardment. So that might force the French and the Austrians to advance forward. Over here, the French have now set up their cannons, but oh, this is not a good position. And he realizes that. You can see the marks here by the cannonballs. The ground is too high above the cannons, so he's going to have to, that really sucks, but he's going to have to move them up a little bit further. It really slows down their progress because, every second that goes by could be another second reloading these guns and firing down on the Russian army. So what I'm going to do is just fast forward a little bit. I know that artillery bombardment is not necessarily the most exciting thing, but I also don't want to edit it out. So we'll kind of take the time here to watch the mini-map and kind of look at some of the units. So the Portuguese are bringing their only cav. I think the Portuguese can only bring one cav unit. It's the Portuguese cav, which is, I think it's an okay cav. I don't know the strength of it. I don't play Portugal that much. But yeah, they've got, not four, they have five of them. So they're going pretty cav heavy, which we'll see how that plays out. The Russians are now moving up, but okay, let's do normal speed. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a mistake right there. I think he was thinking about flirting with disaster and going after this artillery. But the artillery was like, yeah, about that. Boom. Boom. Dead. Look at this. Look at the carnage it left behind. These brave Russian cav. They're like, what was that, Commander? Why did you want us to charge up there? Look at, they're going all the way back. Yeah, they're like, we need to regroup over here. They got the Uhlans, however you pronounce it. So they're kind of setting up behind the, what's this guy doing? Setting up behind this. Look at, you see how, anyways, the sprite was freaking out. You know, the sprite of the unit when you zoom out. Anyways, they're kind of hiding behind some sand dunes. Okay, so still nothing yet in this initial battle. They're still just kind of shooting at each other. Nobody's really willing to go forward and initiate the battle. And that's, you know, that's the kind of thing about pyramids. Wait. Hold on. The Portuguese are sending down some Portuguese cav. So they might start this off with it. Oh, they might actually get there. How do you miss this? How do you miss this? This is a big loss right here. Also, they revealed more units, but they shoot in the dirt. They aren't there to protect the artillery. And now for sure, guys, the Portuguese and the Russians are winning the artillery bombardment. This was a great charge by the Portuguese. A great charge, and they can keep going. The Austrians are going to charge in their Landwehr, which they can't form square, so they're just kind of like out of luck. The Portuguese cav is starting to lose morale, though, so I think they should just call them back. Nice line infantry support here by the Hungarian Fusiliers. But the cav is going to disengage, and that was a huge play by the Portuguese, and they took out an artillery piece, and I'm pretty sure, even though they just broke here, they will return to the battlefield, and that is a absolute domination of a victory right there. So that is now, as it's put the Austrians in a very tricky situation where they now have to engage. They now have to move up because they don't have the luxury. All right, they don't have the luxury of sitting back and doing nothing because their artillery has been destroyed. They're down to one. Now the Portuguese what was I gonna say? The Portuguese artillery can focus full fire, and they're down to 2 guns. The Russians are also firing, I think, at the Austrian artillery. So, actually, I think maybe they switched targets. Let's see, this one is going, oh yeah, they switched targets. They're going for the cav that's just chilling over here in a column formation in front of the artillery. What madness is this? What madness is this? This is madness. So, the Russians were able to give the other team a little taste of the medicine that the French gave him with the, you know, firing at the cav. I think the cav was potentially thinking, see, that's the thing with cav, you can't hesitate. You can't have them out in the open and just like, oh, I could go for a charge here. No, you got to go in and you got to give them hell. If in a situation like that, where you can't sit there for too long, look at the carnage, the death left behind, all these horses. Like, limbs would be gone, blood everywhere. It'd be disgusting. So yeah, the cannon just utterly destroyed them. Wait, what is happening here? The Portuguese are now pushing up. And wow, okay, that's kind of surprising. So Austria has decided to completely fall back. Oh my goodness. Completely fall back behind the sand dunes because, well, they're losing. And Portugal is not having it. Now here's the situation, guys. When I see this, I see a prime opportunity to double team the Austrians. Just completely double team them, right? Just rush down here because France is pretty far away and he seems like he really cares about this hill. And I think the Russians know that. The Russians are peeling, let's see, 2 units of musketeers and a unit of Russian Jaegers. So they're coming over to help. The French need to send something to help out as well. And let's not forget about the Portuguese cav, guys. He's got 4 units still. Actually, 5. 2, 3, no, 4, sorry. Numbers are hard, okay? The other cav did return, but I don't think he realizes it. They're kind of chilling in the back. That's okay. They're pretty depleted. They probably should rest anyways. But yeah, the cav, this is going to be a big problem. I don't see... Well, there's a couple units of Austrian cav that, remember, they got chewed up. So he probably should shift this cav over here and use them defensively. Because obviously if you use them aggressively against this cav, you'll be outnumbered and you'll lose the battle. But if you use them defensively, there's an opportunity here. But here we go. The Portuguese cav going in. And there is nothing defending these skirmishers. The general is out of position as well. Did he not see the Portuguese cav go around the flank? They do get some pop shots there, but it's too late. And the cav is going in and just destroying the back lines. Look at the timing of this attack right here. The timing is just genius. As the cav is going in, the infantry are just a few steps away from being in range of using their muskets, and they're going to be able to put down a lot of fire. Now, the French are sending over cav, but where were these lancers before? Where were they? Now, they do save the general staff, so good on France for showing up just in time, but Austria needs some major help. Major help. Major help. They need, well, the Russians actually didn't commit their units there. He just repositioned there. But the Russians don't need to help out the Portuguese. They've got this completely under control. Now, the French cav is a little bit of a scare here because they're going to probably kill your cav and then potentially, you know, if you don't want to lose your cav too early in Napoleon Total War. You don't because they're very versatile. They're very good at quickly moving around. Oh, he's going to rear charge some infantry. Oh my God, that's perfect. There we go. Look at this line battle. Look at this. The fight. The epic fight between Portugal and Austria. So that was a well-timed cav charge. And again, they lost their cav. This is an opportunity for that. Oh, look. The Austrians flanked around the other side. Boom. Big play by Austria. Well done. Okay, so let's slow it down here for a second and kind of talk about what happened here. The Austrians, instead of using this cav defensively, which I would have done, I assumed he was just going to rely on his French ally to show up with cav, so he just held his cav and went around this way and is now taking out the lights of the Portuguese. So that's pretty huge. The Russians are now coming over to support, so good on the Russians to kind of mirror the movement of the French player. So he's got some lifeguard horse, which is, oof, that's a scary horse unit. This is going to kill him right here. Oh my God, and the artillery is coming down on the 47th Czech Regiment. Okay, this is good. I'm actually, let's see. They're going to charge here. They're going to form square. That's okay. That's okay. That's going to help out this line unit over here, but they need to push up more troops. They are heavily outnumbered in terms of, well, numbers. But the French cav can turn the... if I was the French cav, I'd be running down here, and I would try to get all these units to form square. Don't sit here. There we go. Oh, he's going to go right back in. Let's see if they form square again. They do. That's okay. Just run past them. Oh, don't... There we go. See how they're all forming square? That's going to give hope to the line infantry for the Austrians. The Austrians desperately need to get the Hungarian Fusiliers in the front line right now. They need to get up there because they've got them in square. You can outgun them here. They can turn this around. The Austrians can turn this around, which is insane to me. Insane, because the Portuguese were dominating this battle through and through. All right, they were dominating. But now with the French cav, honestly, if I was the French, send some infantry over as well. The Russians are sitting on their hill. The French are sitting on their hill. At least the French sent over their cav and they're doing their thing. But the Russians are actually... Oh, no, okay, they're coming back. Good. I thought they were walking away. I was like, the Russians are walking away their cav. Why? But this is what I was talking about. This is a prime example of players being too defensive. Big props to the Portuguese player. Hopefully I didn't call him Prussian. I might have. That's what I do. That's my thing. But big props to the Portuguese player for being so aggressive. Look, he's got his Jaegers up here and then the line infantry down. That's a pretty good setup. Oh, the French are gonna they're gonna meet the lifeguard horse. Well, this will be, I think the lifeguard, even though they're outnumbered, the lifeguard will win this one. I think.
Must rest a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't have engaged that. Why? Who cares about the Russian cav? I would have kept harassing the Portuguese. And here we go. Here comes more line units. Yeah, the Austrian army is all sorts of disorganized right now. And he is he actually, this is dangerously close, but it does look like his units are firing over. No, he's shooting some of his guys in the back. And then these guys are shooting these guys in the back. Oh my God, stop. Don't stack up your units like this, guys, unless there's a clear height advantage. Oh my God, the French, it looks like the French peeled away and they actually defeated the Portuguese, which honestly, guys, I thought they were going to clearly, easily defeat the Austrians. So the Portuguese army is pretty much in full rout, thanks to the French cav. Now, I don't know why the Russians, well, I guess, honestly, at this point, the Russians need to fall back their cav. This is a very dangerous situation for them. Here comes another charge. They're cleaning up what's left. They're actually going in. Wow. That's a lot. Where did all this Russian cav come from? Holy crap. Yeah, the French are in trouble. The Austrians need to rush up there. They need to hurry up. Get up there and support the French cav. Which, the French cav pretty much won this battle for the Austrians. The Austrians also, let me give credit to the Austrian player. He did good with his cav. He took out, look at how they're just disengaging. I love it. So annoying. So annoying. The French players being so annoying. Just like avoiding the cav battle and going after the infantry. But I don't see, this is a problem. I don't see, they gotta, this is reckless. The French need to keep his cav alive. Even if they're depleted, even if they're tired, keep them alive because it's going to be so important late game. And I think he's going to get a couple out. Maybe one unit, which is better than nothing. But here's the problem. The Russians now, I think they have the advantage here. I really do. Because they have this cav. Very good shot right there. Good little volley by the 1st Regiment Emperor's Own. That's a really good unit. They got some good kills on the Russian cav, but they still have so many. Oh my goodness! Like, oh, you think you have a lot of cav? I don't think so. Yeah, he needs to try to spread them out. Wow, wow, look at this. That was actually kind of cool. The Austrian player who was losing the artillery battle saved his artillery because we saw him fall back with his artillery, pushed them up, got a huge hit, potentially game-changing hit on the Russian cav. Because it's so important for this cav to stay alive. It really is. So now now we got this situation going on. We have the French army. We're using the slight hill here. And we have the Austrian army over on this side. Portugal. What? Portugal? Oh my God. Portugal has grenadiers back here. Okay, this is far from over, guys. Far from over. What is Austria doing? What is Austria doing? What are you... Oh, Austria, what are you doing? Why is he moving 2 units alone? Oh my god, Austria, what are you doing? Why? Why is he sending 2 units alone? Okay, well, they're moving up alone. Unfortunately, the artillery has been taken out. Oh, no. They saved it. The French saved it with his cav. That's good. Destroyed the Russian unit, but this is suicide. They're getting absolutely annihilated. See, this is the problem. I think the French need to attack. Because even though the Austrians destroyed a huge chunk of the Portuguese army, they have to move forward because they don't have the artillery power. The artillery superiority is in the side of the Portuguese and the Russians. I don't know why the Austrians have split. Like, keep the army together. Austrians, keep your army together. Don't go in divided, because you're just going to get picked on. All right, let's do some fast forwarding here, as the forces are in a bit of a awkward situation. I don't know what Austria is doing here. I don't know why his army is so unorganized. But the Cav's just going to sit here and help the Portuguese line infantry, and then they're going to charge in every time he forms a line. Which they're not paying attention, but they could charge in right now. There he goes. And he's actually going to do it. Oh, no. Good square. Good square. Nice charge there into the Portuguese. Oh, let me do normal speed. Nice charge there. There you have it. And the French should clean this up. Austrians are moving up their 1st Regiment Emperor Zone. It's such a good unit. They still have 101. Dalmatians in the unit. Oh, form square. That's okay. It's a small unit. They're not going to do too much damage. No, the French actually break. But the Emperor Zone should clean this up. All right. Are we actually going to see a battle over here? Or are we going to see 2 armies just fiddle with their thumbs? What is going on? See, I think the French should have, I don't know, like maybe have gotten aggressive here and attacked the Russian position while the Austrians were destroying the Portuguese. We're going to go back. We're going to speed it up. Looks like the Emperor... Oh, the Emperor Zone did win here. They did win, and they're just going to get charged. Oh, nice. They formed square right at the last second. Break another unit. The Chad Emperor Zone. Jesus. Okay. They just... Look at it. They're surrounded by the dead of their enemies. The dead of their enemies, does that make sense? Their enemies that are dead, whatever. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, if I was the Austrians, what I would have done different is I would have sent these units who are still in the same position. I guess he's so focused on this one unit. But I would have been shifting these guys over to the French and kind of hitting the Russians with the French. Maybe hitting this small group over here that's kind of pushed away from his main army. That's definitely a target, but we're going to keep fast forwarding. They just continue to... I get it. The French they kind of have a superior position here because their infantry, they have the hill that's kind of protecting them. So they're not really losing men to artillery, but the Russians are. So I understand why the French are just sitting back using their artillery. I get it. It makes sense. But something's got to give. There is a timer in the battle. You can only... Whoever it's... Well, if it ends in a draw, it's a tie, obviously. Well, obviously. But I don't think it will end in a draw. Here we go. We have Voltigeurs moving up unsupported. They're using the high ground, opening fire at the Russian Jaegers, so they're doing some damage. Honestly, I think the Russians got to make a move here. They got to make a move here or... Oh, boy. France, what are you doing? France is kind of blobbing up his troops in front of the Russian lines. That's not going to be good. Okay, yeah, it looks like France is going... This is really good from the French player. I don't like the formations that he's forming here. It's kind of ugly, but he is concentrating a small section of the Russian army. And I love to call this either divide and conquer, defeat in detail... You know, that kind of stuff where you slowly chip away at an enemy army. And again, I would say the biggest mistake here from both sides is dividing your forces like this. There we go. He's falling back. So good on him. He's not going to stand there and fight because that would have been a losing battle. And there we go. More artillery is hitting these troops here. They're moving forward. They're getting hit hard. But we got the Swiss foot, Polish Legion moving forward. The Austrians... What are the Austrians doing? They're still just chilling over here. Here we go. No, they're going to reform. It looks like the French might potentially make... Oh my goodness. Did he do that? Yes, he shot his own men. He needs to move them. Oh my god, he shot him again. He needs to move them down a little bit more. Move them down. So the Portuguese are just chilling up here. The Austrians have yet to move their forces. They are moving these troops over here. I guess they're going to stay here. All right, so I did some editing there. You didn't miss much, but a lot of artillery fire. So the French and the Austrians are both sending their skirmishers to the far... This would be their far right. I guess they're going to try to use the distance and try to snipe out the artillery potentially. They are going to use canister shot, but as long as they don't get too close, yeah, they're not going to be affected by it. So they're just going to keep swinging around. Does nobody have cav? Like, this is pretty ballsy. Yeah, there's no cav on the battlefield at this point, so they don't have to worry about a cav charge going after the skirmishers. So, you know, if I was... Obviously, this would be disaster if there was cav left, and that's why it's so important to keep your cav alive for moments like this where you can just run down these skirmishers. But they are trying to cause them to kind of peel here. If I was the Portuguese, I think what I would do is force an engagement and quickly kill these guys before the French show up. And now the Russians are shifting their troops. This is a disorganized... Yeah, this is the time to go in. The Russians are a little bit disorganized. Rush in, keep them pinned down before they can regroup. They're all regrouping by their artillery. So, you definitely want to try to pin them down here. There we go. Yeah, getting easy kills. Hit them with the artillery, too, as they... No, you got to run up your infantry. There he goes. Get them up there. So this is going to be like a hill last stand defense of these forces. The Voltigeurs are set up on the far right. Still kind of waiting for an opportunity. The Austrians need to get their infantry in the fight. I don't know why they're just now moving. But here they go. Did they lose a bunch of troops here? No, those are Portuguese. Okay. God, the Portuguese line infantry just got annihilated. I don't know why you would want to go Portugal. Not to say that Portugal is terrible, but there's like... I don't know why nobody picked the British. Or Prussia. So the more he groups up here, the more opportunity for the artillery to do some damage, which it's certainly doing. The Voltigeurs are pushing on the far flank. I like that. Okay, there is a general that might go in for a charge, but that's kind of risky, losing your general like that. And here we go. This is a big hill defense, and this is what they have to do. This is what they have to do to take out this artillery. That's the great thing about having the artillery advantage. It gives you that opportunity to sit back and just chill. Just, you know, artillery and chill, you know? Here we go. Nice position of the Voltigeurs. They're racking up kills. Okay, this is a problem right here. The general is flirting with disaster. He's like, hey, you know what? I might just charge in. And so he does it. And so he does it. This is so reckless. I don't know why the French player didn't see this. He didn't have like a line infantry ready to go, ready to watch him. Oh my god, he might just pull this off. He might just pull this off. The general of Russia goes in. That could have been devastating. If they could, still can, if they can kill the Russian general. Look at, they're just going to turn and fire. That's pretty good. That's a good move right there. But their flank is exposed to the Russian line infantry. This better pay off. He's got to kill the general, and the general's going to get out scot-free. What a risky move by the Russian player. But he does it. They need to quickly reform, though. Here we go. Big time battle. Big time battle. Rush them. Oh my god. You are asking for canister in the face. You are asking for canister in the face. Now, the sand dunes are protecting them here right now. What I would do is I would angle the men that way and shoot at those skirmishers. Oh, but you can't because you have artillery from the Portuguese. Oh, and they're using canister shot. Oh no. What are the French doing? Why are they still formed up like this? Well, and they're kind of losing over here. The Portuguese did the same thing. They sent in their general. Yeah, that's why you got to try to hold on to your cav towards late game. They probably want to re-angle this unit of Voltigeurs and face the Russians because this is a good flanking position. And they have the high ground. Uh-oh. I'm starting to see some wavering going on. What is this formation? Look at this. They're overlapping. They're overlapping. Men are killing each other point blank. See, are they going for a charge? Oh my god, this is madness. What are they doing? No, why are they overlapped like this? Don't overlap. Uh-oh. Here goes that fire. He's really opening fire on those Russians. Oh my god, he's just asking for death. He's just asking. Oh my god, this is gonna be disgusting. He has his units so stacked up in front of artillery. Oh god, the humanity. Oh, and he still has his units lined up at an angle here. Alright, and here comes the Austrians. They're gonna hit the center. They're gonna try to reinforce where the French are just getting oh my god. Just getting annihilated. Annihilated. Oh my god, this is not looking good. The French really need to pull off a victory here. A miracle. They need a miracle. They need to win on this flank with these skirmishers. They are breaking some Portuguese.
Our men are running, sir.
We'll see. Oh no, the French are breaking here. There's no way. General, oh, he's going for a general kill. He's risking his own general. He's jumping shark. This is equivalent of jumping shark. Oh, this guy's just hacking away at that guy. You see that? It's like hack. Hack away, hack. My sword is dull. I swear he's hit this. Oh wait, here comes the Portuguese. If the French lose their general here, I'm gonna call the battle. I think it's over. Yeah, that's battle. There's no way. Now they were able to pull off a charge here with the Polish Legion. Here comes a charge of Polish Legion as well. So the French were able to pull off some charges, but it doesn't matter. Well, they might win here, but the Russian I can't believe it. The Russian Jaegers are kind of holding on their own, but they have reinforcements, musketeers going in. Yeah, sure enough. The Jaegers do run, they do break, but they hold just long enough for the musketeers to charge in and do some damage. And now the Austrians are... We'll just fast forward because there's no way the Austrians are going to win this. Are they running away? Are they running away? Why? Oh, you know what? They're going for a draw. So there's a rule that if the battle timer runs out, it's a draw. But we're going to fast forward through this because obviously this is not exciting. Okay, so the Austrians have fallen back to the old French position. The French still have their artillery pretty much untouched. But they don't really have an angle here, do they? Oh, yeah, they're just shooting into the backs of their own teammates. But the Austrians are going to set up a last-ditch effort to try to hold here. But, ooh, good volley there by the Austrian lines, opening fire on the musketeers. And they're just going to use their numbers to overwhelm them. He is kind of setting up his artillery to look down the city village area, which is a smart move. I would probably send this Austrian-Hungarian Fusilier line and set them up right here. And you have this line watching here, and maybe even move this. Yeah, good. You're moving the artillery here. That's what I would do. But yeah, they are almost 6 minutes. 6 minutes they have to hold. Let's see. They're pushing up. I don't see these guys holding. Maybe if they can switch to canister shot, but they have so many units. They got these grenadiers. They're going to hit them from the flank, and they got nothing holding the flank. And here comes the Russians. They're just blasting them. And these guys are on the verge of cracking here. It's just too much. Too much to kill. Artillery gets a decent... Oh, artillery's getting some decent hits here. Some decent hits. Alright, so it's going to be up to the artillery to hold this position alone. This line unit broke. This artillery switched to canister. They're now watching the rear guard as these troops push up. The Grenadiers of Portugal push up and try to blast away the Hungarian Fusiliers. But yeah, this is game. Artillery screwed. They might get some... Let's see if they can get one more hit here. No, I think they just shot. They did kill a ton of them under the palm trees. But unfortunately, it's not enough.
Our men are running.
Let's see if we can watch a juicy hit over here. Come on, quick. Come on, quick, 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 quick. I want to see a bunch of people die. Come on. Here we go, here we go. Yeah! Oh my god! Epic. They did get one little last huzzah. And this is way closer than it should be, but the Russians have it. And that's going to be battle, guys. So I know this is kind of a battle of newer players in some respects, but look how even it was in terms of kills. That's actually pretty surprising. I think the Portuguese could have won that one if he attacked with his whole army instead of having like a big chunk of it sitting back here. If he attacked with his whole army, I think he could have beaten the Austrians. I think he would have had enough. If the Russians sent over their cav a little sooner and was a little bit more aggressive, I think they would have defeated the Austrians completely. But they recovered nicely. They had the artillery superiority, and they were able to hold this hill and take the victory. So that's going to be it, guys, for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. It was fun. I do appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. Now, I just want to let you know I am in the process of moving right now. So I am just trying to upload as much as I can and, you know, get as much videos out there while I move. But keep in mind there might be a couple days where I don't upload, and it's just probably because I don't have internet, or I'm trying to set it up, or I'm unpacking, or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all the players. This was fun, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.